Hello everyone, this is Aprajita from Excel Champs. Today we are going to talk about conditional formatting, which is an inbuilt feature of Excel. Conditional formatting helps you to format your cells based on certain conditions. Now in this video, we will discuss about basics of conditional formatting. There are a few advanced tricks where you can format your cells using some formulas, which we will discuss in another video. Now in this video, we'll only discuss a few basics which you can see on the screen: highlight cell rules, top bottom rules, data bars, color scales and icon sets. Now to start with, first of all, I have a data set. Let's highlight this value column and see what we got. I'll click on home, conditional formatting. Now my first option is highlight cell rules. Now these options are used to highlight my cells based on these criterias. We'll discuss them one by one. First of all is greater than. When I click on greater than, I get this dialog box where I get an option. Here I'll write a number. Let's say I write 200. Now here when I write 200, now all my numbers which are greater than 200 in my selected cells is highlighted in default format. I can even change this: yellow fill, green fill or custom. In case you do not like these colors, you can change them as per your report or dashboard. Here I'll go to fill. I'll change this color to blue, let's say. I'll click on OK and I'll click on OK. Now all my numbers which are greater than 200 are highlighted in blue color. Now to jump to the next option, we'll first clear this formatting here. I'll just select this column in this area. I'll go to conditional formatting, click on clear rules. Now here I have two options: clear rules from selected cells, clear rules from the entire worksheet. Since I have selected my cells, I'll just click on clear rules from selected cells. Again I go to conditional formatting. Now my next option is less than. Similarly, I can highlight the cells which are less than, let's say for example 200. Now all my numbers which are less than 200 are highlighted in the default red and pink color. Again I'll clear rules. Now the third type is between. Now here I can highlight the cells which are between a specific number. Let's say between 200 to 500. There's no such number. Between 200 to, no, let's say between 100 to 200. 200. Now there are two numbers which are between 100 to 200 and they are highlighted. Similarly, I have an option equal to, which you guys must try. Now the next thing is text that contains. Now here I have text in this column B. I'll select this column. I'll go to conditional formatting, text that contains. Now let's say I'll type here a company. Sorry, spellings. Company. Click OK. Now all my company names where the word company exists have been highlighted. This is pretty easy. Now again the next option is date. Now I have dates in column A. I'll select column A, go to conditional formatting, date occurring yesterday. Let's say here I'll go to this month. Yes, this month. Now here I have a few dates which are in the same month, April. Since today this is April going on, so these are the few dates which occurs in the same month. So I'll click OK and these will be highlighted. Similarly, the next option is the duplicate values. Now let's say I'm selecting this complete data. Now I need to find the duplicate values, the duplicate company names which exist in this data. So I'll just select the complete data set. I'll go to conditional formatting, highlight the cells which have duplicate values. Click OK. Now since I selected this complete data set, now these two company names are occurring twice. These two numbers in this column are occurring twice and even thrice as well. Sales, again these two numbers are duplicate, and here these two numbers are again duplicate. So these are highlighted. Now you can even create more rules which we'll discuss in another video. Next option is top 10 items. When I click on top 10 items, Since I have only, I think, 9 values, so when I'll type 4, all the top 4 values based on the cell values is highlighted. Similarly, I can highlight bottom 3, 4 or 5 items. Click OK, and these are highlighted 29, 30 and 20. Now next option is top 10% and bottom 10%. Now you will notice that when I click on top 10% and I type here 10, only one value is highlighted. Similarly, if I type 5%, only one value is highlighted. And in case I type 30, two values are highlighted. Now let's understand how this works. Since I have these 9 values, like 9 cells, and I am trying to find out top 5%, it will simply multiply 5% with 9. Now this is less than 1, so only one value will be highlighted. Similarly, when I am typing 30%, now 30% into 9 is 2.7, so it is highlighting 2 values. So similarly, when I will go for 50%, it will highlight 4 values. Now let's try this out. I'll select this, go to conditional formatting, top 10%, now 30%, it is highlighting 2 values. Similarly, when I go for 50, it is highlighting 4 values. Now this is how it works. Same goes with the bottom 10%. Similarly, we have 2 more options, above average and below average. Now the next option is data bars. Now here are a few options for the data bars. Let's try all these out. When I select this column C, which has some numbers, and I'll click on some random data bars, let's say red. Now the cells which have the highest values are like filled properly, like 1395 is the highest value, so it is filled completely with pink color. Similarly, the lowest value is least filled in. I can change this fill, I can change this color to blue, and even I can go to more rules and change this appearance. Similarly, I have this gradient fill and a few colors and this solid fill. Same goes to color bars. Now in color bar, I get these 3 options. Let's remove this formatting. I'll go to conditional formatting, color scale. Now in color scales, I get 3 colors. Highest are green in color and the bottom is red. Similarly, I have many more options. I can select either of them as per my requirement and as per my likings. Similarly, I have icon set. In case you don't want to fill your cells with different colors, you can simply use these icon sets, like green color for the highest value, red arrow pointing downwards for the lowest value. Let's throttle this down. I'll click on conditional formatting, icon sets. Now here are a few options which you can try. This is not looking good at all. This seems good, but everything is red. So you can try all this out and see which suits your report and which suits your data very well. So these are the few basic options which you need to apply and which you need to try at least once in your reports. These actually makes your data, your reports looks aesthetically better. So I hope this video will help you a lot. Thank you for watching.